everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. Yes, indeed, here we are, about to embark once again on the Lord Fedoran to sail the high seas to pastures new. But before we do, just a couple of things. First of all, you might notice there's a new party member joining us. Yep, Maya is finally in with her pet Ishiza. We're going to use her for the short term, just to give her a try and see the pet in action and stuff. She is Royal Deadfire Company. We have a distinct distrust of that organisation. Therefore, we're not going to be having her in the party very much at all. This is just for the benefits of us trying a hunter out for the first time in the game. It'll be very similar to the first game, I'm sure, but I want to see this creature doing its damage. Birds are very scary when they're vicious. I need to speak with her, so we'll do that in a second. So yeah, in relation to the other companions, Aloth, the other guy whose name escapes me, who we hired from the Wild Mare, Takeyu, basically everybody that's not in the party right now and hasn't been used for a while, they've all been leveled up to level 9 or level 10, given a weapon, so that if we do end up in ship combat and in a boarding situation, they can help us out. So they're all leveled up to as high as they can be and given suitable equipment. So everybody is primed and ready. And the final thing is, we've been a little bit busy. We had 18,000 in the old coffers, and Fedoran doesn't like to be carrying around that much coin if he can help it, and so he's got rid of some of it. Yeah, helping the local economy out. Indeed. So what has he purchased? Well, I did it yesterday, so I've kind of forgotten. Kind of. All I do remember is that Nadog got some very expensive 7,000 coin gate crashers to further enhance his reputation as an absolute beast. 1 to his might, a chance to knock back or knock down targets with a critical hit, and he does a lot of critical hits. And also can use once per rest a stun attack and a push, sending targets flying backwards. All very fitting for him. So that's quite a nice piece of attire. It takes him up to a whopping 20 might, which again, highly appropriate. So that was 7,000. We've also spent some money on our ship. We bought these warship reinforcements to improve our hull health. And we also purchased the menagerie, a pen to house all of our extra creatures that we don't take on our adventures with us. We are keeping the ship for the duration of the campaign. Fedoran has become quite attached to this little sloop, and he wants to make it a very deceptively powerful little thing. Quick, nimble, but with a little bit of resilience. This will be the kind of thing that people see come in and think, we can take that little thing down, no problem. And they get a nasty surprise when they figure out that this little thing actually is manned by a very proficient captain and actually is quite manoeuvrable and is used to full effect. We'll see how that transpires. And we've got some more cuttlefish as well. I think that was everything in terms of the purchasing. I don't recall buying anything else for anybody. Oh, scratch that. It serves no purpose because it doesn't use flame spells at the moment. We will be respecking when we get a certain grimoire. It's roleplay. Is a sign of flame, and therefore a ring of focused flame he must wear. Why not? It serves no purpose, but hey ho. So there you go. Without further ado then, let's go check out our new additions to the ship, because we haven't been on our ship since we bought them. New captain's quarters and a menagerie. Let's see what's going down. And we might check in with some of our crew members as well, whilst we've got some downtime. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at our quarters then. Does it look like it's improved? Maybe a little bit. I don't think these were blue before, were they? We need to compare and contrast, don't we? It looks a little bit smarter. But I mean, again, it's not the biggest of ships for us to have like the most luxurious captain's quarters, but hey ho. More importantly though, menagerie. Again, it's hardly big enough to house every pet. This is a menagerie. The pets are spilling out all over. Okay. I mean, these are arguments for a bigger ship, aren't they? I mean, if we ever end up in a position where we've got copious amounts of coin, we can... Because I think you get to keep your ship. I think you get to set active ship, so I think you can have more than one. So we don't necessarily have to get rid of this if we get a new one. So, collection of hats, collection of grimoires. Why not a collection of ships to finish the set off? We'll see. Maybe a change of plan. Let's just check in with a few companions.
Hey, look who it is.
Okay, I think Aloth, because he's leveled up, we might be able to speak to him, but Aloth will never be a part of our party. For reasons which I'm sure you're already aware of. Fedoran's grudges have no limits.
Let's get a move on.
Palagina, let's see how she's faring after the fall of the two prominent Valian families.
Watcher, you only have to ask.
Huh. Whatever happened with you and Minea? She slowly turns her head in your direction, eyebrows raised, inner eyelids initiating out and back.
Gwe,
You were together, weren't you? Were they?
Minea was a good companion and a skilled warrior, but her imagination got the better of her. It appears to have gotten the better of you as well.
Oh, I didn't even realise that was a thing. Let's check in with Jyoti as Fedoran clears his throat and ambles away, looking a little bit embarrassed.
I'm all ears. Tell me what's on your mind.
What the hell was that? So, just making sure that you're still feeling tip-top after our last discussion. The nightmares haven't returned?
Not a one. Thanks to you, I'm sleeping like a babe. No, better even. I never knew nothingness could feel so warm and so nice.
Oh, that's good to hear. It sounds like a heavy weight has been lifted from your shoulders.
More like from my mind. No matter what comes to pass in the days and nights ahead, I won't forget who it was that brought me relief from the dreams. And the crush of the souls I'd acquired. Sure thing,
Well,
Watcher.
Hope you continue to enjoy this development.
Permission to speak freely?
Yes, I shall be with you in a moment, Maya. Things to do.
Hey, Kara, well, what do I owe the pleasure?
Where did you live prior to Nekataka, Takeo?
The Kahunga are my tribe, but my people settled on Atua, an island too modest to deserve the attention of maps. My mortal mother tans boar hides. My father trades in the abundance of pearls and opals Atua is blessed to provide. When I was born, Father called me his blue topaz boy.
It sounds like the makings of a song to me, that. And what did you do around the island?
Oh, I could not be kept from the water, so my father taught me how to dive for pearls and azada snails. Ngati filled my palms with riches on every harvest, I say. When I came of an age to begin a man's pursuits, the Mataru reached out to the Kahanga Queen. Weighing my arrival against the forces that descended on her territory, the Queen could not invite Ngati's chosen into the Water Shapers Guild fast enough. In hard times, the endorsement of a goddess is more valuable than currency.
I bet. Your birth must have been quite the spectacle, quite the event on the island.
Kara, high winds stirred the vigor of the seas. 2 huts collapsed before our local storm speaker could shout down the weather. They say the skies only cleared when I fell into the midwife's basket. Peace had returned to the island. Or so the Mataru predicted.
Quite the maelstrom. Any other notable godlike from the island?
Doubtless, I say. but I am the most precious gem of recent history. Godlike are revered as bringers of local change, but only Ngati's chosen is thought to deliver an omen for all Huana at once.
I see. Well, thank you for that information. I must go speak with Maya. She's bloody getting on at me. Just be a moment, Maya.
If you be having a tick, Cap, I'll be thinking that, if I be dragging you into these depths, you deserve the full sounding.
Ah. I must say it is about time. I have told you multiple times to give me all the details as soon as possible. Let's hope, going forward from now, that this becomes a more regular feature of our relationship.
When I were a wee swabby, fresh to the sea, it were Romaro that showed me the ropes and rigging. More than that, he kept his weather eye open for me. The sea be a right poxy ore on occasion, and life aboard the Sorcerer, that and more. Malnash, our ship hunter, she were all wet and bothered for doing me harm, and Romaro, he protected me. Mentored me too, learned me letters and navigation, handed down the Principe traditions. In time, we became close as kin or closer. And the Sorcerer, my family.
Ah, I see. So why did this Malnage want to hurt you?
Well, only knows, Cap. She treated me like my mere presence gave offense.
That's very strange. Perhaps you kept lots of things from her. Sorry. You haven't told me much about Romaro.
Fair. He be of old Valian stock.
Oh.
A good man and righteous. Not honest, of course, but honourable. Were our shipboard sawbones, more than half handy at it. More than one swabby behind the old salt of deferral from the wheel.
I see. And how did he end up in trouble with the Principe?
Right, fantastic fucking question, Cap. Word out were mutiny. But I'll be putting about as much stock in that as a dockside doxy for manners. Well, no, I don't normally be singing no praises of veracity, Cap. But in the matter of Romaro, I'll be hunting the truth.
Well, thank you for sharing that information. Very useful indeed.
Aye. Do right by it, and I won't be regretting it. Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
Right, sorry it's taking me a while to get around to speaking to you. Being a captain's a very busy business, as well as a watcher, you will understand.
I should come clean about something, Captain.
Oh, not a bloody another one keeping secrets from me. Speak your mind.
Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is, he gave me a job to do. I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right?
Fedoran instantly thinking if he can somehow get a look at what's in these missives.
The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem.
Oh, no, not a problem at all. You don't happen to know what's in these missives, do you?
A bit of everything. Shipping manifests, requisitions for supplies, work orders. Mostly work orders. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork it takes to run a navy.
Oh, well, I did run a grand estate, a keep and surrounding land for several years. Also was in the process of constructing a school for wizardry, and I have an idea at these kind of things.
Ah, yes. Making good with the locals, paying off bounties. Maybe Aethys did you a favor when he stepped on Cadnua.
I wouldn't put it like that.
I didn't actually mean that.
I should hope so. Anything else I should know about this job of yours? Reaching back to tighten her bun, Maya takes a moment to consider your question.
Don't take it personally if I'm vague on some of the details. Atsura likes his discretion, even when it comes to boring bureaucratic stuff.
Well, I hope you'll understand that we have many pressing concerns. I'll consider delivering the missives when there's a moment of time in the schedule.
Fair enough. We're bound to run into my contacts one way or another, so don't lose any sleep over it.
Oh, I won't, don't you worry yourself.
This one's bound for Harama, and acquaintance. Good sailor. He's somewhere off in Tikawara.
Yes, very good.
And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Maje. You meet some strange types in the Navy.
Yes, very good, very good.
I've got some answers.
Right, off we go. Oh, there you go, Fedoran. Been a little bit short with old Maya. I mean, she is the sister, of course, of a former companion, but yeah. She's also harbouring secrets. The only difference is she's harbouring secrets of someone that Fedoran has taken a dislike to. Anyway, conversation's done. Let's head out for a sail. Sail the high seas. See what we can find. So just to refresh our memory, we are going to Hasongo, Eothas, Biakara, and Elafa is who we are looking for. And we shall go directly there. I don't think there's any ships that should be attacking us right now, because I think we're in pretty much good or decent favour with most, if not all, of the factions. I've got a sneaking suspicion you're going to get to a certain point in any faction, faction's quest, which will kind of make you an enemy with another one. So, for instance, if we continue to help out the Valians and get more reputation with them, I got a feeling we're going to eventually be hostile with the Royal Deadfire Company. Okay, so actually we have arrived at Hasongo far sooner than I anticipated. Biakara is right there. Shall we start the session off properly with a bit of ship combat? Of course we shall. Come here, it's a big ship. It's a big-ish. We're going to board it anyway. Oh, we can actually board it straight away. Well, actually, I don't wish to... Yeah, they got 10 men. I don't want to board it straight away. I want to take down some of their men first and then board it, if I can. So, Naval Combat. See if we can take down a few of their soldiers first. And then we'll do what we need to do. So how do I do this again? It's been a while. Okay, yeah. Bear with me, folks. Let me get me. Oh, continue. can't read. So they've halted. So we need to go straight for them. We need to turn. Turn to port. Will do. Continue. Preparing for maneuvers. Fire! Oh, of course, their cannons are on the front, right? Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, bit of hull damage, Nothing to be concerned with. Don't worry. We have a crew injury, though. Okay, perhaps we should worry. Who got injured? Injured for 6 days. Venezia. We do have a cannoneer spare. Aye. Right. Continue on. So if we now fire the starboard cannons... Is that right? Oh, the cannoneer is down. Plus we've got to wait a turn. I think. To get a better aim. So let's switch out. Here they come. Well, look at that. Dan only got 6 plus. Oh, 6 plus 4. These 4 will always be present, won't they? From memory. So if we just take down a couple, just thin their ranks, we'll be okay. Right, now let's try firing again. 39 and 34. Why are we moving? Oh, they're moving. Raking fire. What does that mean? Raking fire. Well, we can't wait again. They're closing on in. So let's go for Grape Shot, which takes down crew and fire, and hope for the best. Okay, we hope for the best, and we didn't get the best, unfortunately. So we get to go first, though. So we're going to prepare to jibe. We shall have to wait after the jibe. They've waited. We shall now hold position. They fire again. Okay, they hit a below crew deck member. That's fine. I think. Yep, that's fine. She's already injured. That's okay. Let's continue. Now we fire the port cannons. Or perhaps we don't fire the port cannons. We turn to port instead. How fantastic! I can't believe I've just done that. Right, turn to starboard. Right, let's try that again. Oh, they're firing again. This is not going well, is it? Okay, a little bit of hull damage, we can cope with that. And this time, fire the port cannons. 55 and 50. I don't know what that raking fire is all about. Raking fire. Does that mean that? Because I think that might mean what that might mean is I think because we're firing at the front of it rather than the side, it's harder to hit. That's what I think it means. Let's fire. Nice. Took him down. We're closing the gap. Be prepared to jibe. We hold position. So do they. We fire the starboard cannons. Nice. Fire! Haha! We've got them now. I think we should now just charge them. We've injured their crew. Let's get stuck in. Uh-oh. Damaged our sails. That's fine. We can cope with that. Not a problem. I wonder if we should go for one more jibe and shot. We've got plenty to play with here. Plenty to play with. Really just diminish their numbers properly. Uh-oh. Brace for impact! if we can get a quick fire off, it's a very low chance. We've got to wait because of the jive. It's hold position. They are holding position. We fire the port cannons. Grape shot. Fire! Ooh, we tore their sails right down. Look at that. Absolutely mashed their sails up. I'm quite tempted here to see if we can actually just destroy their ship. If they can't move. Ooh, they're hitting us though. I wonder what happens if you completely damage their sails. That probably won't be game over, I would have thought. For them. Fight over. You know what, screw it. Let's turn to starboard. Prepare to jibe. I have one more shot. One more shot. See a low chance of sail damage. Got a hold position. They will probably hold position. They are holding position. We fire the starboard cannons. We will go with chain shot. Here we go. Sail damage. Completely obliterated their sails. What does that do? Nothing. Damaged hull. Okay, so seeing as there doesn't seem to be making a difference to the fact that we're taking the sails out, we shall turn to starboard and then just literally charge straight on in. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Ramming speed! Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, get at him! Here we go. Ha ha! I like my little hidey hole here. They do have a distinct lack of men, which pleases me.
Afraid not, Captain.
Okay. Oh, Fedoran's right at the front. What's he doing? What's going on here? Oh, the bloody order's all higgledy-piggledy. Damn it! Jesus, this has got horror. This is the trouble with the ship stuff. I've got spell shaping on with Fedoran, right? So I can actually determine how big the AoE is and how potent the spell is. The smaller it is, the more potent it is. The wider it is, the weaker. And I've never used this, which is rather bizarre because I actually got it. So a nice small AoE here, for instance, would make it a more potent slicken. Let's try it.
Happy to oblige.
I think we're done. We cleaned house! I think. So who's present then? Let's have a look who's present. We've got Aloth here. Adair's there. You've got Constantin there. Oh, Biakara. Somebody's actually... That must be Seraphen's doing. Seraphen has actually charmed Biakara.
After him. Nice hit.
Have at you, Biakara! Oh, there they go. So Venezia... Oh, we've got a couple of crew members with injuries. We've ranked up. Share coins with crew increases morale, but if our morale is already 100, I don't think you lose morale for taking all the coin yourself, so that's what we're going to do. And the Lance of the Midwood Stag. 200 pike. Some supplies, some potions. It's all good. Nice. I wonder if that's going to actually give us a bit of negative opinion with the Hawana. But it was for the Veiling Trading Company. Yeah, so return to the lady outside the Veiling Trading Company for our reward. We shall do just that. Are they attacking us? No. Right, let's just do a bit of ship management. We don't want any injured party members. I think these people are fine to be resting here rather than actually on the ship. I could be wrong though, so just in case I am, I'm going to take them out. Oh, you can't take them out until you get to a port, I think. I think they're fine here. They are resting. They are down as healing, so we should be okay. Abandoned village, Baina. This should be a fairly big place, I would imagine. We've got at least 2 tasks to do here.
Sarah asked me to train a crop of new sailors. Guess the sharpshooting lesson was wasted. Should have spent that time talking about home.
This doesn't look like a good situation here. Know anything of this place that may be of assistance?
I didn't stay long. We sailed north for target practice, then circled back. Should have kept going.
Well, let us be off. I'm sure there is much to see and do here. Nodding, Maya strikes a salute to the ruins of Hasongo. She holds that position for a lingering moment, then stands at ease with a sigh. Yeah, this looks bad.
I hope you're not expecting much.
That's better.
I don't get this at all. There was a Dawnstar settlement on Hasongo.
He kicks a few splinters of shattered wood strewn across the path.
The place got trampled just the same.
Yes, well, what he's doing must be very important indeed if he's willing to sacrifice his own beneath his giant feet.
Hard to imagine anything that's that important. If I wanted a god like that, I'd start praying to Scan. I'll tell you one thing. When we catch up to that unstoppable god statue, me and him are gonna have words.
Step in line, Adair, step in line.
Lava better be alright.
All right. That's Gon's footprint, and it looks like it's headed toward that lighthouse to the west.
Ah. And like before, We see the remnants of bodies turned to ash, frozen in time. We also see a coral Naga warrior. Okay, so we'll just take our time exploring this. We are on 35 minutes and I can't really afford the session to be any longer than 45 to get it up in time. So we'll see where we get to.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Right on target.
Oh, that was the wrong move. I was supposed to use Crushing Blow. It's both a fist icon. It confused me. That's a waste. Never mind. There's Maya. There's Maya's pet pecking away. As we walk through the slicken.
Didn't work.
Jyoti slips in it.
Your orders? I've got this, Captain.
I suspect very similar to Sagani from the first game, so we're using a very aggressive pet type build with Stalker's Link and stuff like that.
Got it.
No prisoners.
Although where the hell is the bird at the moment? Just stood around watching. Stood around gawping.
Yeah?
Okay, so this is a storage tower.
Hey. Well, don't see why not.
Take a look inside, shall we? Ooh! An Amal woman whirls toward you, her eyes wide and wild. Her uniform is dishevelled as if from several days' wear, and her breath comes in rapid gasps. With her are a few wounded soldiers and a huddle of commoners in dirt-stained farmers' smocks.
Shut the door, quick, before the Naga get in.
It's already closed, but her glazed eyes seem to be staring beyond it. The soldiers look up too, their faces are drawn with pain and exhaustion, their eyes rimmed red and grey. Oh! What are you doing in here?
Defending the wounded. Guarding our supplies until the Hazanui's reinforcements arrive.
Reinforcements? Huh. Don't think reinforcements are coming, Fedoran's thinking. These ragged survivors don't look capable of fending off a panther cub. Her hand starts to tremble. There's something unusual about her brittle confidence, distant stare, and shaking hand. You can read the signs. Whatever she saw here has rattled her to the core.
Captain, 2 places I've seen that look. Healers' tents and exceptional brothels. This is neither.
She blinks at you as if seeing you for the first time.
Wait, you're not the reinforcements. There are supposed to be reinforcements.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm thinking that we might well be the reinforcements. Hazanui Karu sent us to find out what happened here.
What's the Navy for if not pulling good soldiers out of a bad situation?
This seems to calm her. She gives you a quick stiff salute, crossing her forearms over her chest.
Then you'll want my report. Yes. The first thing was the Colossus. It showed up a few days ago, a week ago, I can't be sure. But it was huge. Glowed like luminous Audra.
Yes, we'll spare her any more shocks. What happened next?
The Colossus was coming right for us. Fleetmaster Co. ordered the gunhawks and cannoneers to take up positions. They fought. The rest of us were sent below, like cowards.
Focus. What did the Colossus do next? She steels herself.
I heard cannon blasts, artillery fire. Felt the world shake. Then the water started coming in. We came back up, and the others were... I don't know. like they'd been turned to ash. And the Colossus was walking away. The fort was flooding, where it had broken our walls, and the luminous Audra in the lighthouse had gone dark.
Oh. Well, what about these Naga? Where'd they come from?
They skulked in after, once our walls were down. Those of us who were left fought, but those cowards moved through the sunken hallways, ambushed us from below.
And those of you who survived, I take it, ended up here. Both Zuhira and the angry soldier look away in shame.
Those snakes are little more than animals. No match for trained Rawatayan warriors. When the Hazanui's reinforcements get here, we'll strike back.
And build our walls back up so nothing gets through. And double our cannons, so we can destroy that Colossus if it ever comes back.
We admire their determination for sure. Just to confirm, where is this Adra lighthouse?
On the western side of the fort. It's a true marvel, a monument to Rawatayan engineering.
Proof we can tame and transform this place, once we get rid of the scale bellies.
Is there anything else?
You do have a way of fighting the Naga, don't you? This is a fortress after all. She bristles.
The finest cannons and bombards in the archipelago. Why, you can barely walk the ramparts without...
As she remembers the destruction outside, her indignation fades away, and that distant look returns to her eyes.
There's still one. There must be one. They can't all have been destroyed. But you'll need a trained artillerist to aim it.
The big guns and me are on friendly terms already, Captain.
She could prove to be useful. Right, and who are you exactly?
Zahira, assistant quartermaster.
Zahira, sister. Ah, well, I shall remember you for my reports. Farewell.
Don't go back out there. You'll be safe here until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, don't worry about me, my dear. I will be quite safe outside.
Just stay away from the water. Damn scale bellies are hiding down there. They'll ambush if you get close.
Sometimes you can see them, if you look carefully.
You don't mind if I help myself to a couple of supplies, do you? Just in case I need to utilize them against the enemy here. I shan't take any food or drink, of course. You shall be needing those, but any weaponry? No. Fine. Stay safe. I shall report my findings when I have finished here. I'll just have a little bit more of a search around. It's actually quite a big area. We'll go for another sort of 5 minutes, I think.
Leave it to me.
This is quite the scene. We don't get much from looting these things. Silver utoki, bronze ore, that's that money? Yeah, we're putting them to rest. We're putting them to rest, that's what we're doing.
What I wouldn't do for a mongoose right about now.
Whoa. Yep. Mongoose would be good. Get rid of those damn snakes. Ooh.
I'll see it done.
Exceptional leather armor. That could be useful for somebody.
No problem.
How do we get up here? Oh, we don't get up here, apparently. It's impassable. Come on, I'm teaming for one more fight. Oh, what are these? If we can shoot that, it might kill those. It won't reach all of them, will it? But, right, there's another building here also. So we'll,
Don't think I can pull that off.
Let's go. Got it.
Oh. I thought they were explosive barrels, they're not. Stay back.
We'll be hitting the water.
Now dog buffing himself up with his frenzy.
Poison, hardly fair.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Whoa, what happened there? That dog did something. Some kind of attack. Right. Gotta take down these barrels, otherwise we're never gonna reach these things.
The order's too tall.
Get in! Get in! Oh my gosh! Now dog, get in! Everybody else, take this little critter down.
Got it.
Oh, he's using second wind, it's okay.
That order's
Thanks for that one.
Come on. Come on, Joe T. Heal.
After him.
There we go, that'll do. I think they when they die, I think they explode with poison. I think they must do. They're causing some right old problems for us.
Let's go.
Yeah, look, they explode and bloody cause poison damage.
What is it? I'll take care of it.
It's worth bearing in mind. So we were told that a cannoneer might be able to do something with these. So we'll finish the session off by taking a look at this. A heavy brass bombard is perched atop the wall, pointing out to sea. From here you have a commanding view of the flooded fortress. You know the swell of fatherly pride when you see a newborn? Getting my taste of it, Maya pats the hide of the weapon. Turn the bombard toward the cluster of Naga. You try, but it's stuck. Looking down, you notice the gears attached to the rotating platform are rusted. Push it into position. Somebody strong. Push it into position. Nadog, step aside, Adair, he says. I've got this. Boof! With a great heave-ho, he manages to push it toward the Naga. It continues its lonely vigil. Aim! Perception? At this point, I think, what is her perception? 18. Oh, mechanics. Nadog again. Am I full of a party of incompetents here? Step aside, Maya. I've got this as well. Check for ammunition. It's not loaded. Damn!
Yes?
Need to go back to the quartermaster, apparently, and there's something here as well. Well, we'll finish the session hopefully by blasting these things against the Naga, and that'll do us. What is in there, though? Let's just quickly go to the quartermaster. We need some shot.
Is there anything else?
Where can I find ammunition for the bombard? We have it in position and ready to fire to take down some of these blasted Naga.
Ammunition? We keep lots of ammunition. Get new shipments all the time from Rawatai.
Yes. Where is it?
Not for the bombard. Fleetmaster Co fired it all at the Colossus. All that's left are cannonballs, and they're too small.
Are you serious?
Maybe Imuro had some. In his workshop, he was making these new explosive shells.
That's not really what you'd call a defensive weapon, wouldn't you say? More like something you'd lay siege with.
Soldier, did I ask for an inventory of your supplies? Stick to the topic.
Anyway, you should check, just in case. Imuro's workshop was by the northern gate.
She gives us a storeroom key. Northern gate. Don't think that building that we've just seen up the road is a northern gate. No, that's a kitchen, and that's a cannon rampart. Okay, well, we'll end the session here then. In the next one, we shall go into the kitchen and continue to explore the rest of this area with a view to nabbing ourselves some kind of ammunition for this bombard so that we can take down this rather large collection of Naga before making our way towards the lighthouse for further investigations into the whereabouts of Aothas. Until then, of course, we'll see you soon.